And they're off. And a great start for War Strategy, and Pietro Morin came flying out in front. Away sharply is Piper's Factor on the inside, and a nice beginning for Mason's Gamble. And then Public Sector moving through is Twin City. Fighting the rider there is Gas Me Up, has got back to third last. Just behind on the rail, Cruden Bay. 2 lengths away is Wyoming Bill, and the trailer is Lucky Score. Separating from the pack here, War Strategy and Piper's Factor as they turn up the heat. They've gone away by 5 or 6 lengths to Twin City against the hedge, and then Mason's Gamble. This field starting to really string out. About 3 lengths away, Cruden Bay pushing up on the inside of Public Sector. Tracking them is Gas Me Up and Wyoming Bill, and tailed off last, Lucky Score 7 behind. But they've been cracking along at this fast pace, and Piper's Factor at the half mile in front. War Strategy on the outside in second. They've come clear by 3 or 4 lengths still to Twin City and Mason's Gamble. Another 3 away, Cruden Bay and Public Sector. 4 lengths to Gas Me Up, Wyoming Bill as they close in on the leaders a little bit. And tailed off last, Lucky Score as they turn in the King Edward. And on the inside, Piper's Factor, the outer War Strategy. And now coming is Twin City, Mason's Gamble, Gas Me Up and Cruden Bay are there. Cruden Bay looking for room. And down the outside, Gas Me Up and Wyoming Bill. And Lucky Score from last. Here comes Gas Me Up and Cruden Bay to go to the front, and it is out wide. Gas Me Up going to the lead from Cruden Bay. Wyoming Bill down the outside, battling away is Twin City. Gas Me Up in front, Gas Me Up, and down the outside Wyoming Bill is finishing on. Gas Me Up in the King Eddie. Gas Me Up goes on to win. Wyoming Bill second, third Twin City, and then Cruden Bay. The race time 1:33.85.
The King Eddie goes to Gas Me Up. Kevin Attard right back in the big winner's circle, and Flavien Prat doing the riding. Hey, you had to see the same thing as me coming out of the starting gate. This horse got himself sandwiched a little bit.
I didn't see that, actually. I was wondering why he was so far back. I know he had to check him a little bit, but I wasn't sure what happened early. But this is a nice horse. He was kind of a little bit plagued by some issues earlier in his career, and now he's kind of been able to get in a bit of a rhythm, and he's showing his talent.
I think if you go back and you watch the replay and you see what this horse overcame, I mean, really, he got himself into a little bit of a jackpot, and then he prevailed. As I was, you were mentioning there too, he took all of 2023 off, so there had to have been an issue, but you think he's back in the best form yet? Yeah,
he came to me as a 3-year-old with hopes of the Queen's Plate, actually, at the time, and we were really high on him. Unfortunately, he didn't get to that point, but, we're glad now that he's healthy and doing really well, and, he really has an affinity for this E.P. Taylor course, which is a little sad now that he's not going to see it again for a while, but, obviously, thank the connections for sending him our way, and glad to have him in the barn.
Yeah, and you got one more big possibility to take the Soaring Free, our next stake on the program. I know your voice is starting to run out, but one more time to start screaming and yelling, okay?
I sure as hell hope so.
I know you will. Kevin Attard takes this year's King Eddie, a grade 2 with Gas Me Up.